And hello there again, everyone, and welcome to some more Gran Turismo 7. And now, this race was just absolutely amazing. I loved this race, every second of it, because of the battle that I had between me and P2, the GranTurismo. That man gave me a great battle in this race. For the entire race, this man gave me an insane battle. So as we start the race here, entering the frequent bends and climbing up the hill, sorry. As you can see, the same GTR is gaining significant pace behind me. He moves on to the inside, taking P1 away from me for a brief moment, but I was able to keep my pace, and he messed up his exiting there, causing me to re-overtake him on the outside, taking back P1 in lap number 1. As you saw there, this GTR driver was aggressive. He kept the battles clean for P1. He really was pushing me, not helping me, but pushing me to keep my mind focused and just lock in. As you can see here now, again, he's up for another battle for P1. As we get ready to enter this turn, I brake a little bit later than him, but we stayed side by side, but I was able to exit a little bit better than him. So I was able to get back P1 only by a nose, but then I was able to get a little bit further as I went way too wide there in that turn, almost clipping the wall. That would have messed up that run. As we just touched tires there twice for a little bit, not that much, but that also slowed down the car a bit, which caused me to move down into P2 at the end of lap number 1. So as you can see there, we had 3 battles already at the beginning of this race. This GTR driver, this man just gave me such a good race. As we're now in lap number 2, and it's just me now being the chaser of P1, and I'm getting into a slipstream, slowly closing the gap now, 0.2 seconds, catching up to him. But I'm not going to be able to catch up to him in time to overtake him as we get to the breakpoints to enter the chicane. But I was able to stay behind him because I was waiting to see if he's going to mess up his exit here. He didn't mess up his exit, but he went way too wide, so he had to turn a little bit more than me. So he went on further onto the outside of the track, which caused me to re-overtake him and taking P1. But he went into the inside as I went wide on that turn, causing him to take back P1 again. But I don't know if it's because he braked way too much there, but I got hit by 2 cars at the back. But because of that last bump that I received from the white driver, he has to serve a penalty apparently. But because of that second bump, that gave me a little nudge to keep the pace between me and the GTR driver. So I was able to keep that pace a little bit between me and him. But for this whole entire race, it was just me and him chasing each other down. Well, mainly him chasing me down and me chasing him whenever I was in second. But it was still a good race. We were so locked into this battle to the point that everyone else on the grid could not catch up to us at all. You guys will see that later on in the video. As we prepare to enter turn number 1 there, he touched the grass a little bit there, but that didn't slow him down that much. But he was still able to break away from me. I was being a little bit way too slow in my turns, and that allowed him to increase the gap between me and him. But I was still getting best times, best sectors, I think I got fastest lap this race too. Whoa, that guy went way too fast in that exiting that chicane there. I don't even know what happened to him after that, as you guys just saw there in a little clip there. And I messed up my turning and my braking and my turning going into that turn. So the GTR was able to continuously keep first place. And on this battle between me and this driver, like, the best I can say is that, as I said earlier, I enjoyed this battle between me and this GTR driver. I'm using a metal car, and he's using the second thing against the second car that can be used against the metal car, as he went way too wide in that turn. He exit completely wrong, hitting the wall, taking some damage there on his wheel, like on his right wheel, I believe, and his bumper and his front bumper. So that significantly, that would have slowed down his pace and caused his car to slow down when it comes to straight line speeds, and also mess up his turning a little bit. So that obviously allowed me to take back first place. But yeah, as you can see there, he's losing way much more pace because he definitely has front bumper damage, along with his front right wheel damage. So that slowed him down a bit, but his car will eventually heal from that, which I don't know how that again worked with this. How do your car take damage, just automatically repair itself? Anyways, yeah, for this whole entire sector, like the whole entire lap of this race, it was just holding off. Sorry for me yawning. I just woke up to make sure that I edit this video, so I'm still tired. But anyways, for this whole entire lap, for this whole entire lap and the other laps ahead, I've just been holding off first place and defending first place. As you can see here, as we skip forward to lap number 7 in turn number 1, I'm still in the lead and I'm still defending P1. I defended P1 from the end of lap number 4, for the beginning of lap number 4 to lap number 7. I've been defending first place from this guy. As you can see, he's trying to make moves, but every single time he tries to make a move, I close the door on him, making sure that I keep P1 for as long as possible. I tried to keep P1 just lost my voice there. I am trying to keep P1 to win my second ever race on GranTurismo online. But I didn't pay attention of what happened, but me and the GTR driver, we both have to serve a 0.5 second penalty apparently. I don't know where exactly in that clip that I saw I went far off the track that I have to serve that, or him, but we both have to serve it anyways, and that's not the first time that happened actually. You guys will see that again eventually. So at this point, the GTR driver, he's just been slowly closing the gap on me, as he went way too wide there again, almost clipping the wall. If he clipped the wall there again, that would have slowed him down, but he saved it. He managed to keep his car under control, exiting that turn. He did not clip the wall. Honestly, that was great control by him. If that was me, the rear of the car would have clipped that wall and I would have lost that position there. So from lap number 4 to lap number 8, I have kept the lead as we skip forward there again now, coming on to the end of lap number 8, going into lap number 9 here. The GTR is just battling me again. He finally decided to make a move to battle me for P1, and as you can see now, there's no other driver behind us. As I said earlier, we are so locked in to battling for P1 that we broke away from the rest of the pack on the track, to the point that every single shot, you're not going to see another driver. It's just going to be me and P2 battling each other, as we just went, both of us went way wide again, as I said. So now we both have to serve another 0.5 second penalty. Like, what is that luck? To the point that every single time I have to serve a penalty, he has to serve a penalty as well. As you can see now, he moves on to the inside there, trying to take P1 away from me, as he does, because I did not want to hit him, as I just did there, because of the bump on the corner. I gave him a little tap there, but he was able to keep control of his car. But I was able to retake P1 going into that turn, well, exiting that turn. So I was able to take back P1 as he tries to go down into the inside again. Every single time he tries to make an opportunity or get a pass done, I try my best to close the door on him. But the funny thing is here, I don't know how many seconds of a penalty he had to serve here, because I served the 5-second penalty and so did he, but he was able to keep most of his pace, most of his pace serving that 5-second penalty, and he was able to overtake me there for a second. But I braked a little later than him, which allowed me to take back P1 again. So as I said, just a constant battle between me and this guy. Nothing but just a constant battle. So coming on to the coming on to the final turn here, entering the final lap of the race. This is where the decision will be made whether I win this race or if the GTR wins the race. But he brakes a little late. He brakes late, smacking into me, causing me to brake extremely hard. So I had to slow down a lot more than him, causing him to overtake me. And now he holds the P1 position as I struggle to chase this man down. I have to now fully focus and lock in again to try to chase him down to take P1. Otherwise, it's just going to be another second place finish for me. Because if you guys had to go on the GranTurismo 7 website or just go on my profile on the game and check and see my racing records, you guys would see that I have finished like in the top 5 in majority of my races. And majority of the time is either 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th. Every single race, almost every single race, as I gave him a little bump there, and I also went on the grass slowing down my car. But because of that, those two things there, that increased the gap between me and him. So I was slowly dropping out of his slipstream. So I wasn't able to catch up to him. And I messed up that turn there because I braked way too much again. So yeah, this is where those mistakes came in. And the GTR driver was able to keep the gap between me and him just enough to take P1 completely away. And as we enter the final turn, I messed up the final turn, which would have given me an opportunity to catch up to him at least, but I failed. I slipped the car slipped and I hit the wall, and that slowed me down obviously, and the GTR was able to take first place and win the race. But either way, I truly enjoyed that race. If the GTR driver ever come across this video, dude, I enjoyed that race, and hats off to you. Great battles. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and you want to see more, you could say something in the comments if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, because the support, it really means a lot to me and it helps me to continue to make content. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I love you all, and I will see you guys in the next one.